Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something pumpkin that is super important for, hi girl, any horse's confidence building journey. We're going to introduce Pumpkin here to a tarp. I'm curious to see how that'll go. I actually think she's going to probably try to destroy it, but this is a great exercise for desensitization, trust, and building that solid partnership. On the ground, I've got to fly. There we go. On the ground, as always, safety comes first. Patience is key, and we're going to work at Pumpkin's pace, so let's get started. Before we start, here's what I have for today's session. So I've got some blocks, 4 of them, that I'm going to put on the edge of the tarp just to hold it down so that if the wind comes up or something, it doesn't blow the tarp and cause extra chaos and commotion that we do not need. Next, I have my tarp, and it's just a simple, lightweight, easy tarp that you can get anywhere, super cheap. That way when it gets ruined, you don't feel too bad and you're not out any money really financially for it. And then last but not least, I have my halter and I have a 12-foot lead rope. I had debated on what length of lead rope to use for this session, and I determined that the 12-foot is probably ideal. It allows me to be in close enough distance to Pumpkin that she doesn't get too far away from me and I can still control her, but it's also a safe enough distance that she doesn't spook and jump onto me. So let's get going. So first things first, I'm just going to introduce her to the tarp, see what she does, and let curiosity just kind of take over. I'm not going to send her to it, force her to it, or anything. We're just going to see what she wants to do with it. If Pumpkin sniffs or even just looks at the tarp, that's a win for me. Every little positive interaction is a building block. If she gets nervous, I stay calm and give her the space she needs. I'm watching her body language carefully, her eyes, her ears, her breathing, her tension, and you'll notice she's just a little bit tense, and that's okay. The key is just not to push her too fast or too hard and to just make it a positive interaction. When asking her to walk over the tarp, you will notice that I am going over it first and then asking her to follow me. And all I want her to do is trust me enough to follow me across it, and then I just keep weaving myself in and around it just to go at it with different angles so that she can see it in a variety of ways. Every try gets a praise. If she steps on it, fantastic. If she sniffs it, great. You'll hear me saying multiple times, good girl Pumpkin. and that is to let her know that she is doing good and to just keep this session positive and forward moving. So patience and repetition are going to be the two best tools to use in this situation, and she will gain confidence the more we walk over it in multiple directions. Now that Pumpkin is fairly confident with the tarp and she's walking all over it, I want to go ahead and up kind of the skills that we're working on today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drag the tarp behind me with her following it and just seeing how she does with that. Ultimately, this is leading to a form of helping to prepare her to be saddled later. Now that Pumpkin is comfortable being near and going over the tarp, I want to start adding some movement to it and seeing what she'll do. Can't pull the tarp if you want it, big girl. Good job. You can come, Pumpkin. You can come. Here we go, nice and slow. Good girl, Pumpkin. Good girl. Come on. Notice how I'm taking the time to let her kind of sniff and investigate the tarp. Now that it's changing and moving, it's not, in her view, it's not the same as when it was just staying there static and not moving. It's now got a whole different element to it. So I'm just taking the time to let her sniff it, step on it, process it again. You'll see she's a little jumpy, and that's fine. We'll just take it nice and slow and let her have a good session. That's what I expected her to do. Bite the tarp. She's a very bitey, curious about everything horse. Horses often react to motion, so I just want to make this a non-event, because we've all had that time where we've been at a show, on a trail, or just at our house and something out of nowhere just flies into the sky. Usually it's that random plastic bag. So this is all just prepping her to be okay with change and scary objects. Alright, as you can see, she's doing pretty well. She's pretty curious about it. So I'm going to take this another step forward and touch her with the tarp on the side of her and just see how she does. Moving on to touching Pumpkin with the tarp, This ended up being the most challenging part of the whole session for her. She was fine with the tarp on the ground, she was fine following the tarp, but you will notice that as I go to take the tarp past her head, she steps back, and that's fine. I just retreat and redo the process again. This is all about just staying calm, consistent, and repeating it and just creating a happy, good environment for her. And you will see towards the end of this that I do eventually get it onto her shoulder, but this one does take a lot of approach and retreat, and that is the key to helping us succeed with this exercise. Always end on a good note, even if that's just snipping the tarp or taking one calm step forward. Progress is progress. I'm thrilled with how today's session went. So just remember, you don't always have to do it all in one session. You can break it up. As you can see, I ended with getting the tarp on her. I just felt that was at her max. So you don't have to do all this at once. You can do it in multiple days. Just go at your horse's pace. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more helpful training exercises and tips with your horses, as well as to be able to follow along with real-time training sessions with my horses. And if you have any questions or any ideas, please drop them in the comments section below. And until then, happy training, stay safe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye! Good girl, Pumpkin. Good girl, huh?